The modern individual is a successful personality. They are attractive, healthy, and slim, knowing exactly what they want, loving, and capable of doing something important that benefits others, bringing both moral satisfaction and income to themselves. Such a picture begins to form under the influence of modern media, the rhythm of our lives, demands, and desires, as reported by UKR media. However, when comparing themselves to this standard, many remain dissatisfied. One aspect does not correspond to the other. Therefore, individuals come to the conclusion that they need to change themselves, but often do not know where to start, what this daunting personal growth entails. What is self-development? People who wish to change their lives for the better, and actually do so, prefer to engage in this challenging endeavor. For most of us, an ideal image of ourselves has already formed, that of a fit, active, and successful individual with an excellent sense of humor, engaged in their favorite activity. However, when thinking about where to begin the process of self-improvement, many are at a loss, postponing it for later. Self-development involves qualitative improvement of any aspect of life, personal growth. Trying to change everything at once is probably not feasible for anyone. Firstly, resources will not suffice for that, because each of us has important but uninteresting tasks that we simply cannot avoid. Secondly, people always fear abrupt and drastic changes, and faced with the prospect of completely overhauling their lives, many will hesitate. Therefore, it would be wise to start metamorphosis towards improvement from one specific area where we feel a bottleneck within ourselves. Initiating change. How? Many believe that launching the process of change, personal growth, requires a huge amount of time, money, talent, and other resources they simply don't have. Therefore, individuals either postpone taking action or ruin their mood every day, blaming themselves for weakness and laziness. In reality, psychologists recommend starting to change oneself with small steps, dedicating 20 to 30 minutes a day to self-improvement. But before that, it's important to analyze which area needs immediate growth first. Health. When we wish someone a happy birthday, we primarily wish them physical well-being and feeling good, because we understand that this is the most important, the foundation, the basis from which successful life begins. What usually lags behind in this area? Maybe it's worth adjusting the daily routine, starting to exercise, stopping buying fast food and learning to cook for oneself, getting a steamer and eating healthier food. Everyone understands that life will improve if we get rid of harmful habits. The realm of the human spirit. Personal growth is understanding one's shortcomings. To change oneself in this area means to strive to get rid of anger and envy, to stop lying and settling scores, to change one's attitude toward others for the better. They say that around a bright person, the world becomes kinder. Financial aspect of life. Who among us is satisfied with their income and doesn't want it to grow? However, the primary cause is usually dissatisfaction with one's position and activity, where one has to work daily. Ask yourself, are you truly satisfied with your profession, position, corporation? Very often, the answer is no. But not everyone can just quit their job or immediately switch to a better one. Therefore, you can start by attending trainings, courses, or seminars, online learning, submitting resumes to other companies while continuing to work in your current position. Many people want to start their own business but fear failure. Gradually changing this situation is a wise decision. Find out what documents and conditions are important in this area, what exactly it will cost you to start your own business. Social sphere. Often, in our habitual communication, we don't give it due importance, but it's worth starting to do so. Think, are those people you talk to really pleasant and necessary for you? Do you have friends who hold you back, envy you, or negativity on you with constant complaints? Ask yourself, why are there problems in the family? Maybe you are to blame for this, paying little attention to your wife, husband, parents, or children. To understand all this and continue your personal growth, it's good to start keeping a journal. You can create a scheme or table for yourself, list point by point what needs to be done in this sphere, and what you would like to get rid of. Such a roadmap will clarify the situation and initiate changes for the better. The sphere of intellectual growth. This includes developing attention and memory, deepening one's knowledge, abstract and creative thinking, which is necessary in any, even the most pragmatic activity. Where to start changes for the better in this area? The most important way to gain knowledge and education for centuries has been through books. By getting used to spending 20 minutes in the evening not in front of the TV or browsing social media, but reading genuinely interesting material, you will increase literacy, enrich your vocabulary, and simply calm your nerves. Productive, little by little. It's impossible to change oneself once and for all at lightning speed. Some skills are lost, conditions and circumstances of life change, and our body requires constant care and self-work. Doing a little bit, but regularly, is the main principle capable of changing oneself internally and externally for the better, which we all desire. Here are examples of such small activities capable of moving mountains and initiating major changes within oneself. Doing 15 to 20 squats twice a day. Learning one poem per week. Changing the habit of eating chocolate after lunch. Instead, consume any seasonal fruit. Turning off the TV for 20 minutes in the evening and simply talking to your children. Dividing your apartment into small zones and cleaning one of them per day. This is also one of the manifestations of personal growth. Taking courses in English or Spanish, as you dreamed of since your student years. Downloading workout videos of your favorite fitness type, stretching, yoga, or energetic Zumba, and performing one small routine per day. Drinking a glass of water with a teaspoon of honey before breakfast. Taking a 15-minute walk with your spouse before bedtime. You can start changing your life for the better right from this moment. It's important to get up and do something small but significant that will boost your self-esteem. Don't forget to praise and motivate yourself. Start only with things that truly interest you. In that case, self-improvement will captivate you, changing your life and opening up new, unexplored horizons.